Hey guys, welcome back to Island 5 Cooking. Today I am showing you guys a very easy recipe on how to make homemade egg rolls. Really delicious, and these are super easy to make. So if you want to see it, stay tuned. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up for me. Without further ado, let's get started. To begin, I am going to start by cooking my ground pork. I added about, I'll say 2 tablespoons of oil on the skillet here. Then I'll be adding some minced garlic with some minced ginger as well. We're going to let that cook until it's nice and fragrant. Then we'll be adding our pork to it. Now my pork is lean pork I'm using for this recipe. So yeah, you can use the regular one or this one. This one is better because there's not a lot of fat. So yeah, once you add your pork in there, I am going to let the pork cook until it's no longer pink. Then I am going to season it. That's how I like to season my ground meat. Okay, I am using ground black pepper to season this pork. Also, I'll be using some rice vinegar. Just add a little few teaspoon, maybe 1 teaspoon of that in there, and then I'll be adding some soy sauce as well. Okay, be sure to not add too much salt or no salt at all, because the sodium on this soy sauce is crazy. Okay, now what you saw me added was some cornstarch. Just add that in there, mix it all up together, just like that, okay? It's very easy, yet it tastes so good. I know. I love Chinese egg rolls, you guys. Here I have some coleslaw mix with some green onions. I am going to chop up my cabbage just because they were too long. So going to chop them up just like that because they were too long. Now I am not going to add that much cabbage in my egg roll just because I like the meat mostly in the egg roll, so I'm adding mostly meat, the pork. Okay, so now I'm adding the green onions in there, and then we're going to pour our ground pork in there. Just add that in there just like that. By the way, I believe I use about, I'll say 12 ounces of pork, lean pork. Okay, so just add that in there, mix it together just like so. And also I'm adding some dry pepper flakes just because I want some spiciness to it, so I'm adding dry pepper flakes to it. And yeah, give it a stir, put it on the side. Now we're doing our egg wash, which is just egg mixed with water, just a little bit, maybe 2 tablespoons of water with 1 egg. Just mix that up together. Boom, you have your egg wash. Alright, now this is the egg roll wrapper that I'll be using for this recipe. I got everything from Walmart just in case you were asking. So I'm adding a little bit of cornstarch on this cutting board here so my egg wrapper don't stick on there, if you know what I'm saying. So just place that on there. Make sure the end, like the point of the egg roll, is facing towards you or pointing towards you. And then we're going to start adding our pork in there. Now I'm using about 4 tablespoons of that meat because you don't want to add too much, you don't want to add too little, then they're going to come out thin. Okay, so I'm using like a measurement just to make sure all of my egg rolls look the same or the same size. So I'm using 4 tablespoons of this ground pork. Okay, you see, just watch. This is very self-explanatory, so if you watch, you'll see it. Okay, you fold it like you're folding a burrito. Now be sure to make it nice and tight so you don't get any oil inside your egg roll, because it doesn't taste good if it's oily and greasy. Okay, so this is what you do. You take one side, the end that's pointing towards you, put that end on the other side, make sure it's nice and tight. Take the left side, fold it over, take the right side, fold it over, then roll it out. Okay, you see what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but you guys can see it. And make sure it's nice and tight. Like I said, this is the tricky part. Make sure it's nice and tight so oil doesn't get inside it, because it's not good. It doesn't taste good with the oil. So yeah, this is it. I'm gonna do a few more for you guys just so you guys can see how it looks. And it's nice and tight. You can make it smaller, you can make it longer, however size you want to make it. Basically, let's do another one. Congratulations, you just made your first or your second egg roll. So yeah, moving on, this is what they look like. We're going to start frying them. I'm frying them on 375 for about 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, so I'm testing my oil. Once it's nice and hot, I am going to place my egg roll in there. Just place it in there just like that. Now make sure your oil is not too hot. Like I said, 375 is the perfect temperature to cook them, because you might end up having some burn egg rolls for real, because they cook really fast and you gotta keep flipping them. Especially, I don't know why, but they keep flipping over and over. I had to take them out and cook it one at a time just because I didn't want to burn the egg rolls and make it look all nasty and brown. I didn't want that. I want a nice golden color, so that's what I did, and they turn out to be perfect. You see, this is nicely, perfectly cooked egg roll with a very beautiful color. Okay, this is what you have once they all are done. Of course, you can pull out your sweet and sour sauce and eat them, and basically this is the easy homemade egg roll recipe, guys. So good, so delicious. It was nice and spicy, and yes, if they stay for too long, they're gonna get a little soggy, so you need to act quick, because they don't last, they don't stay crispy forever. But basically this is it. Like I said, I didn't add that much cabbage inside it because I don't really like all cabbage. I like meat inside it. Okay, this remind me of Haitian patties, so that's why I love them so much. So this is it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up for me. Also, you can make this with chicken as well if you don't eat pork. Okay, this is it. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up the video, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.